Now, I already know this is going to rattle some cages, but bear with me. If you go to work at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning because you have to travel, you come home at 6 o'clock, 6:30 because, again, you have to travel back home. You do that from Monday to Friday. You get 2 days off. You're knackered on Saturday because you've been working all week. Sunday, you start stressing about work because it's like, I got work again tomorrow. And you do that for 30 years of your life. I mean, it's 40 if you start work at 20 and retire at 60 or 65. It's even more. You got to ask your manager when to go, take a holiday, take a break. You're always stressing, thinking, I might get sacked one day. I might get sacked. And then I'm in trouble. If that is not slavery, what is it? Tell me in the comments, what is it?
Hey, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy Poppa Dozier, CampaignSG. I'm back with another video, man. Shout out all my campers out there rocking with me, supporting me, man. I know y'all just seen that, you feel me, little clip, man. It's working a 9 to 5, modern day. You feel me? I don't know if YouTube be tripping about that word or whatever, but in my opinion, you know, I mean, like with a lot of this stuff, man, I be like 50-50 with it, you know, because part of me, I do feel like it is, you feel me, like he made good points about you gotta travel to work, travel back to work. You basically just giving it, like, it's 24 hours in a day, you probably giving 10 to 12, including commuting back and forth to work, and there's always exceptions. Everybody's situation different, but you probably giving 10 to 12 hours a day to the job, and then you have 2 days off, like the regular job. You got 2 days off on the weekend or whatever like that, and it can, you know, like you is giving all your time away. At this job I used to work at, the supervisor and them always, when we used to be in our huddle stretching and stuff, they used to always say, like, we family. Like they'll say like the people who you work with is your family because you see them more than you see your family. And that shit used to always aggravate me to hear them say that. I was younger at the time, but it's like, man, you know, not trying to say it like that, but no, we not family. That was to run through my mind, because it's like, shit, I cherish being around my family. I don't cherish being around the people I work with, even though I'm cool with some of them and stuff like that. So, you know, so yeah, man, like it can become like just overly consuming, like it just consumes your whole life. And yeah, like, and then you feel me, you got a lot of people who fall into the just working all week, then on the weekend you celebrating, you partying, you drinking and stuff, because it's like if you worked all week, you need to enjoy your life, and it's the only time you got to do that. But what that do is lead you down the path of now you just becoming that cycle. Then you pick up bills and responsibility. You know, you need somewhere to live, you need a car to drive, you need this, that, and next thing you know, the job become everything. Like you can't even live your life without it now. Because as an adult, you need money. So it's definitely consuming you, overly consuming you. But at the same time, I'm never going to feel like working 30, 40 years is the move. You feel me? I got people in my family who did that. Like, and once they retire, it's like they down there slowed down. You know, they can't even, like, the way you supposed to enjoy your life after retirement, the people who in my family did that, they can't do that. They not enjoying their life probably the way they thought they was, because they done slowed down. But you know, they from a different time. It was less opportunities, less knowledge, all that back in them days. You know, these days it's too much opportunity. It's a lot of knowledge. Everything is in the palm of your hand with a phone like that. Like, man, people make millions of dollars just from implementing certain stuff they learn from the palm of their hand. So, but so I'ma always feel like that ain't the move. But at the same time, if like I always be stressing, if you ain't got no other way to make no money, and if money is coming between you getting to another level in your life, like if you got something that you want to do, first of all, if you an adult, you got bills, you got responsibilities, so you need money. You need money in every scenario. But let's just say, you know, you probably want to be whatever, you probably want to get into, let's just say, for example, you want to get into real estate. I don't know, but you might want to pay for information. You need money to do all this stuff. So what I always do, and I just always, anytime I work a job, I'm using that. I'm trying to use that to get to another level in my life. You feel me? Like treating the job like an investor. Like instead of you having to go at somebody, hey man, believe in me, put money into me. Instead of you doing that, use the job to be that person where you ain't gotta ask nobody. You going to get it and you put it into yourself. You know, cause nobody ain't gonna believe in what you want to do the way you do. You know, even if you gonna take losses, and even when you out here taking losses, at least you took losses on your dime, on money that you put work in, not somebody else handing you something and now you got that extra pressure on you. So I always feel like you gotta just treat the job as an investor. You gotta treat it as a stepping stool. You know, me, like when I first started working, my whole objective was music. So I bought me a whole studio with a job. I like I'm talking about $6,000 worth of equipment. I record like the song "Wake Up" that I be putting on some of my videos.
Hey, look, always told myself I could be what I want. I don't chase fame, that is not my persona. I don't need a crowd, I gon' be alone. When I make a smile, and I know I could bone. I ain't no stoner, I don't smoke reefer. Big Dozier Glock on my hip like a beeper. Every day I take a little time, thank Jesus, cause I know this cold world evil.
I recorded that on my studio. I just went to a big studio and had somebody mix and master. So that's an investment. I'm the type of person I always invested into myself ever since I was old enough to make money to do it. You know, I always put money into something that's just like, when I work a job, I always got something going on. It's never just, I'm just finna work and I'm finna retire. Like, and then live my life. Nah, I'm always using a job. Like, you gotta use it. Like, just like they use and abuse you, you gotta do it the same. So if you're not using the job in that way, and you just strictly like building your life around this job, cause I fell into that too. Getting you a car, now you got a car note, now you got car insurance, now you want a new phone, you got people who make payments on the phones, you want to watch Netflix, you want this. It's like you just get all this stuff, add all these bills, and now it's like, damn, now I need this job. Like, I need it now, you know. So when it's like that, then you just got. And we all fell into it, you know. I know it's people right now probably watch this video like, shit, I got too much bills, I can't afford to whatever. But when you really sit and think about it, cause I was there, like I'm talking about bills overflowing, you feel me? When you really think about it, a lot of shit could get cut back, you feel me? A lot of stuff could get cut back, even small stuff. You gotta make a plan for that, and a job can help you, cause at the end of the day, not having no money, I don't know how everybody else operate, but me not having no money, that shit, it do something to me mentally. So I can't even really pursue certain stuff I want to pursue. I don't even be having the motivation to do certain stuff without money. So if it takes for me to get a job, to be able to get in my bag, I'm gonna do that. And I always did that, you know. But you know, it's just how you take it, man. And just it really come down to your mindset, though. I swear that's the biggest thing it come down to, because you got people right now who working a job who they budget, and they probably putting 20% of they probably saving 20% of their monthly income, then they probably investing another 20. Like when you go to putting it like that, and you work that job for a certain amount of time, you will notice, like, you put yourself in a position where the more you doing this, the less and less you need this job, because your mindset. I remember like my first real job, selecting that one Dixie Wiles, and some of the older people in there, them boys would get off. We work night shift. Them boys would get off. We get off 6, 7 in the morning, like on an early night. Them boys would get off on payday. This back in 2014. Check probably $1,000. This payday. This 2014, $1,900, $800. That's good money at the time in 2014 for a week. Them boys go to the strip club. Them boys all go to the strip. I was like 19 at the time. I started getting in the strip club when I started performing in the strip club. Like, that's the first time I ever been to a strip club, when I performed in it. But them boys would go to the strip club and come back to work talking about how they, you feel me, like what they did, and well, boy, I hit the little stripper hole, boy. It's like, when you living like that, it's like you enslaved now. You enslaved, like, because you gotta, that money that you just bust your ass for, you gotta turn around and make it again to just do that bullshit, which I ain't knocking them boys, cause I done did a lot of bullshit with my money. But it's like, when you learn from that, like, and you go to taking shit more serious, the job not that bad, you know, cause you could really use the job as a stepping stool, man. I got comments from people who be commenting on here telling me stuff that they did with their jobs in a 20-year span, 10-year span. Obviously, they older than me. Some of these people be older than me in their 40s and 50s. You got people retiring early because they used their job and they had a good mindset. It all come back down to the mindset, though. Like, I swear, because you can have somebody making $1,500 a week, that's $6,000 a month, and they could really be broke, because they could be living in a condo. If you down here where I'm at, you get a nice condo, you paying $3,500 for a 1-bedroom, nice condo that in a nice area. You living like that, you probably could have the nicest car. You like, you might have somebody who make less money than you with a good mindset, with less bills than you. They got way more money to do some important shit. So, you know, it's like, it can be modern day slavery, but I feel like really it is, you know, it is. Like, I ain't knocking it. I'm with the people who feel like that, you know, but at the same time, really, it be our mind is just enslaved. You know, you change your mindset, we change our mindset, a lot of stuff could change, you know, because money is money, no matter if you getting it from a job, no matter if you doing some illegal shit for it, no matter if you begging. At the end of the day, certain shit, you know, people not like, I ain't willing to do certain stuff for no money, so I go work a job if I got to, you know, at the end of the day. But, and then you just build yourself up, you know, go down, you know, like, that's what I'm doing. Just you use the money that you getting to build yourself up and go down the path that you want to go, you know. But you need money to do it. You need money to do everything. So if you ain't got no family members with money, if you ain't coming from money, if you, whatever the case, you got to work a job. And you just don't get comfortable, though, because working 30 years these days at one company, like if you 20 years old and you plan on working for a company for the next 35 years, I mean, I ain't knocking it, man. I don't like knocking people, because it might be somebody 20 years old thinking like that, you know, and I don't want to discourage you or nothing, but I just, you know, just be open-minded to other shit, you know, because I'm telling you, man, that's, but most 20-year-olds these days on point. We seeing, I'm 29, I'm older than them, but most 20-year-olds, like, ever since they been old enough to remember, the internet been around, so they grew up watching YouTubers and stuff, so they already exposed to a different way of making money. So, you know, but if you like somebody young like that and you think, you know, and I ain't knocking it, you know, but you got to really consider all the stuff that's going on, AI and all this stuff, people, jobs being replaced, and tech companies laying off millions of, hundred thousands of people, and then, you know, it's like, you just got to just be open-minded to other stuff. But, you know, what y'all think, man? Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think, man. You feel me? But either way it go, man, we just got to keep grinding, you know, like, y'all know this. That's basically the gist of this channel, man. Keep pushing, keep grinding. Don't let nothing come in between. Don't let nothing stand in the way. You feel me? But I'm gone though, man. Poppa Dozier, CampaignSG.